Right, with how much screen I noticed the last clip takes up, I figured I'd just do the visual of the normal feed, because it did take up nearly a quarter of the screen. Been looking around as to how to minimise that, and I can't really find a way to fiddling around by myself. It's something I will look into going forwards. For those which have seen or saw the last Dead by Daylight clip, I don't think the last one, might have been the one just before it. I think the last one was 5 with Friends, but it's the first escape is the one I'm referring to. So Hunter's already on me, it's not good. Throw knives and got a big shank, so big axe I think it was actually, not a shank. I do apologise if I mumble or anything. I am trying to work on that. I'm trying to slow myself down, make myself more appealing to those which don't really get my accent or anything, so I'm trying to work on it a little bit. I think this is actually the first time I successfully escaped the Hunter. I think it's what this one. No, is this one the Hunter? Yeah, I think this one's called the Hunter. So although it's not my best escape, as evidently shown, it's definitely an escape from me, but it just takes a bit of time to get around to it. So someone else managed to get off a Gen F. I'm not sure if there were 2 people doing that, I think it was just the one, but I think they might have used a toolkit to speed it up because that was pretty fast. Saying that though, if they did it from when I started up, they've probably had enough time to do it, so I'm not too sure if it was a toolkit or not. The Hunter's already left me, so it gave this person here a perfect chance to help me escape. So I think I must be around level 15 here. That's at bare minimum. That's because of how many perks I've got. So I think you get another perk. Or is it level 10? I think you get an additional perk every 5 levels. So I think your 4th perk might be at level 15. So I've got 3 perks which I can use, as you can see in the bottom right. So I've got my sprint burst. I can see chests within a certain distance, and the other one, if I remember it rightly, it gives me a speeded up boost when I'm trying to when I unhook someone. I get a speed boost in healing others, which lasts about 100 seconds, so it's pretty useful. Something that does get me a little bit in this game is yellow is the lowest rarity. A lot of games yellow is actually gold, but it's the top, whereas this is it's the bottom. So you've got an uncommon perk, then you've got common, which is actually you've not even got common. I think it's uncommon, rare, and very rare. So your rare is your green. Yeah, that makes sense because it's common, uncommon, rare, very rare. Yeah, so your rare is your green, and then your very rare is your purple, but your uncommon's yellow, and then I think when it comes to toolboxes and stuff like that, that's when you get. So that's when you get your common and uncommon right the way through, I believe, from uncommon to very rare. So that right there is an uncommon toolbox because it's yellow. If it were grey, it'd be a common toolbox. But yeah, there's just something about that being yellow that I don't know, it winds me up a little bit. I speak to some of my friends, it does the same to them as well. There's only certain objects you can vault, so I was trying to vault the banister just because I know you can vault, but obviously it's not the case. I wasn't meant to vault that. So we do almost, I think, in this attempt get everyone escaped. I don't really spend much time on Jenny's. Generators, should I say. Track out the slang here, which may or may not benefit me, I'm not too sure. So I do try to work on that a little bit. Try get this a bit further and done and dusted. But I managed to help people out quite a bit, get people healed. But I think it came down to the last few, and I helped someone escape, and someone ran straight back into the Hunter. and then they're just getting each other's killed. So this is me actually making use of that perk to speed up the healing, so he's got a rapid heal, as it's probably going to take them a bit longer to heal me if you look at the bar going up. Again, I'd like feedback if anyone watches these, thinks I'm talking too fast, mumbling, I'm not clear, don't get the accent. It is good feedback, it helps me work on it. I think I've improved since some of my older videos, when I first started trying to do commentary, and then I ended up just putting music on because I was just that bad. I think I've improved, but it's you guys, the viewers, which will be able to tell me that. So I was going to start like generator, and someone else has finished one. So it's highlighted there, so I can see one of the exits near where this person's hooked, and there's another exit there, and I've just run past the trapdoor on the floor. The trapdoor is obviously, if you're the last person alive, you can either go through an exit or use the trapdoor. If you're the last person alive and there's like 4 generators still left, probably use the trapdoor, because hunters eventually going to catch on which generator you're at, and then going to make his move. Or not the hunter, should I say the killer, depends on who you've got. So I've just helped this person at this side of the map, right next to a gate, so they've got an easy escape. Have a look around. I knew someone were knocked, but I wasn't sure where there was because they've been picked up, and obviously they're at the opposite end of the map. So this person's injured, opening up the gate. They're going to go for a quick and easy escape. I figured I might as well try, help the person off, get a couple of points doing it. So it's the idea of this game for no person left behind. But when people are injured and not wanting healing, I suppose I could have tried healing the person that's just escaped, in fairness. And so I've just noticed, the person that's just escaped isn't actually injured. So the person that is injured is the one that's sticking around. So they've got self-care on. That's the character which has self-care, because they've healed themselves. Well, they might have had a medkit, but I think there was the character with self-care. So this person should have followed me to the generator. No, not generator, sorry, the exit. Instead they've run off, and I'm pretty sure they'll get knocked like straight away. I do try head back over. Don't really go to plan. You'll see why in a second. So you should get the general gist of the game from watching these. The servers trying to find games can be quite bad sometimes. From what I've noticed, a lot more people are on during the day. I don't know if that's because people are scared of getting nightmares or anything, depending on the killer. I mean, if you get too much into the game, I suppose it can give you a couple of terrors. I mean, I have a bit of cheese watching it, from what I've heard, cheese seems to give people a lot of bad dreams. So I'm back over this when you can hear the humming. That humming means like you're sort of in the direction of the hunter or near the hunter. So you hear the humming before you hear the heartbeat, which is negative for the hunter, but it's positive for you because he's got throwing knives. So I know he's near. I can see him about. Unfortunately, saw him start coming this direction, so I figured I might as well do me a runner. I was hoping the other person may have been near, but it turns out they just ran out the exit anyway. I was hoping, I would distract the hunter and the other person was near enough to heal, but that didn't seem the case. Managed to get one of the throwing knives. I figured it best to, zigzag. Watch Game of Thrones, you need to zigzag to survive, and managed to get out that way. That was a bit of a breath of relief. It's a bit of a trend in them thinking about it, because my last few I've sort of done that at the end. I don't know if it's when I'm getting chased or it's just that relief of, I've escaped. So I get a couple of blood points there. It's not the most I've had. I think the most blood points I've had from a game were about 50,000. I think my score were about 25,000, but that's a very recent game. Playing around a bit. So this is just the scores, but other than that, thank you for watching. If you did like it, give us a like.